Thank you very much, sir.
Mm.
From the previous question that was asked,
Yes,
you said something about, first of all, knowing your purpose in God's master plan
yes,
before engaging in personal development.
yes.
Okay, so what would you call all of the things you've been doing before discovering your purpose in God's master plan? All of those times.
Okay. You know, every good question. Same thing with you. Good question. We have what we call the form of value and form. Yeah, God does not change a vision, but He changes the form.
How so, sir?
Yes, you will see somebody like I started. The purpose of life is to glorify God. That will not change. But how to achieve that can change in form.
Okay.
You understand my point?
Yes, sir.
You will see I started honest as a film producer, not as an evangelist in the way I'm doing, not as an author. But film production is just a form. Book writing is just a form. So God did not change the purpose for me. He changed the form. So from there, I moved into the form of evangelism. I was doing crusade. You get my point. Then from there, I moved into the form of writing books, and from there, I moved to another form of training writers, and then I moved to another form of personal development, focusing on personal development. So just like you, your name is still the same, but some of the clothes you used when you were 10, even if they are new now and expensive, the form has changed. So God did not change the purpose for me. He changed the form. And this is what He's doing. And even if you go outside and see the trees, in the dry season, the form is not the same as in the rainy season. So unfortunately, people are holding on to the forms as the purpose of life. You are getting my point. Somebody will say, uh, I am a mechanic, so that is my purpose. I am a songwriter, that is my purpose. No, that is your form, the department where God has placed you to give Him the glory. Are you getting my point? And that's why one of the areas of misunderstanding is for people to think that only pastors, evangelists, apostles, in the forms they operate, are men of God or women of God. It's not true. A minister, a minister is a servant. Ministry is service. So anywhere, anyone who is offering service for the glory of God, whether he is an engineer, a police officer, a military officer, a mechanic, any man, any woman, that person is a minister of God. But we chase the form and we do not often do not understand the value. Let me make it clear to you. The purpose of life is to glorify God. Is that clear?
Yes.
But God has different departments and He gave us different talents, different abilities. For what? For His glory. Are you getting wrong? Did I answer your question?
Yes, but okay, I still want to say something.
Say,
Um, Before um, knowing all of this,
yeah,
um, your all of this field, all this let me say specialty, where you're to give God the glory.
yes,
Um, Before you knowing those terms, I mean knowing what it is,
yeah.
would you say the times prior to that is wasted?
No, it's not wasted. There is always a time the baby was in the womb. You get my point? And there was a time the mother gave birth to the baby. So you won't say wasted. But you remember what God told Jeremiah? Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. So, like you now, you were not born, you were created. Are you with me? People are celebrating birthdays. Yes, it's okay as a time, but that's not the starting point of your life. For Jeremiah, God said, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. What that means is he was created. And creation is different from birth. Birth means if you say you are born, it means your journey, your purpose, your life starts after birth. But if you say you are created, what it means is you came from the creator and nobody advised him to create you. That's why you are too special. You can imagine as big as God that he thought of you. That even when he was busy making Adam, you were on his mind as an idea. That's how special you are. You are so special. And anything original is part of the master plan. You are not like a spare tire that becomes functional only when the original is faulty. No. If God is an officer working in an office, if you go to his office, he will pick your file. Hello. So there is always a season. There is something we call general calling and specific calling. I gave my life to Christ in 1991. That was a general calling. I was called into a family. I mean, I was created for that family, but I discovered it in 1991. And then after that general call, I was given a specific call. And that specific call is where some receive 5 talents, 2, 1. The specific call is about the assignment now. The general call is about the family and your philosophy.